First and 10, ball at the Austin 15. Winfrey back to pass, down the field. And
now they have to play back.
From the shotgun, a delayed draw. That's Rachel Washington. And Washington getting past the sticks. Many years to come. A first and 10. This is Winfrey rolling right and through at the
field. Winfrey, she has to be very accurate tonight to have any shot against this tough secondary.
On point there to Michelle Marshall.
You mentioned it, this team is led by the former MVP middle linebacker, Kristen Morrison.
That's going to be a keeper by Tashay Winfrey, not the Chicago Bliss team that's been in 6 out of the last 8 Legends Cups. That's complete. Michelle Marshall. Field just yet. Austin stays on the ground. That's Rachel Washington. Great tackle and convergence by Allie Alberts.
And we definitely have what it takes to win a Legends Cup.
That is an amazing story. They went from 0-4 to the Legends Cup in their own city.
4th and 7, now facing a 4th and goal from about the 6-yard line. Receivers flank to the right side. Across the middle. Quarter. From under center, they're going to go to Javille Thompson. And Thompson, a 2nd and 8. Ball at the Chicago 8, and the ball comes out. A poor exchange. From under center, Caldwell fakes the handoff. Looking to the left, now pocket collapsing. And that's the hometown crowd on a 4th and 4 handoff to Bill Thompson. And Thompson.
So Harris last night got the Hall of Fame award. She's on the sideline tonight.
A 1st and 10, they're gonna go back to Thompson. Look at the just 2nd and 3, ball at midfield. This is a design keeper by Caldwell. Caldwell using that size and picking up Caldwell. The final play of the first quarter. A 1st and 10 from the 16 over. Ball at the Austin 16-yard line. That's Hallie Jiskra in motion. They're going to go the other direction with Maeve. Austin would be on top. Here's Caldwell, another design keeper. They're going to try the right side. Right at C.
Up their game. They might be most improved players on Austin since early in the season.
A 4th and 1 carry back to Thompson. And Thompson churning those legs.
From the crowd.
Now the 2-point attempt by Chicago. That's Robinson in motion. Caldwell on the counted a 10-play drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 15. Back to passes Winfrey, checking down and nearly.
Ship game, you don't make a tactic call like that. It wasn't flagrant.
1st and 5, big pressure by Kristen Morrison. And now to Shea.
It was not flagrant at all. She barely touched the ball, but they call it.
1st and 10 handoff. This is Bills. Go 13 from the shotgun. A screen pass. That's Brittany Dowdy. Dowdy using that side the 2 from the shotgun. A crossing pattern. Poorly thrown by. Ball at the 9 of Chicago from the shotgun. Morrison up the middle.
That buzzer in the audience, 2 bad breaks.
1st and 10. Caldwell again calling her own number. 17-yard run by Caldwell. That's Tamika Robinson. We've got a delay against Chicago. That's Shabria Civilian in motion. Make it Javille Thompson crossing pattern. In the books is Dave Mills, but you see there, Keith Hack making the call. 3rd and 15, a lot of time in the pocket. And finding a full backfield set here. They're going to go back to Javille Thompson. Thompson getting cracked by Kendria Robinson. Now a 2nd and goal. That's Shabria Civilian in motion. Handoff, Quincy Hewitt. Caldwell looking over that Austin defense. They're going to stay in the ground. That's Javille Thompson. Thompson, a lot of confidence in the arm of Jane Caldwell to this point. 1st and 10, Winfrey. 2nd and 10, ball at the 15. Looking downfield, now checking down to Marshall. And an empty backfield, quick screen. Caught, that's Lopez. Breaking through arm tackles. And ball now at the 15-yard line. Winfrey back to pass, climbing up in the pocket. And completing to Lopez. Under 40 seconds remaining. That's Marshall in motion. Design keeper by Winfrey. 4th and goal. Empty backfield. From the shotgun. Crossing pattern. That's complete. Steph McCormick.
I don't think Caldwell has the arm to go to length of the field. Probably something conservative.
Indeed, they're going to go underneath. That's Robinson. Robinson
Converted 1 out of 4 fourth downs.
The second half is next. Back to L-line. JaVale Thompson, the star of the first half in the backfield, setting up the option. But Caldwell electing.
She can make positive yards.
A low snap back to Caldwell. A 2nd and 6. Brittany. A 3rd and 12, ball at the 13. They're going to go back to the ground. That's JaVale Thompson. Thompson limited to a... And this offense, great field position inside the 19 of Chicago. Wide open. Courtney Dowdy.
3 by Tashay Winfrey. There's nobody out there. And then Allie Alberts knows what it's like to tackle a cement truck. Watch this. Bam. Unbelievable play for Austin. They are...
Garza should be blowing up, going back to when he was on defense. Is the extra point attempt with Michelle Martin.
Yardage.
So here it is. This is still a 2-point attempt, even though the ball's at the 1. Handoff, Rachel Washington. Quarterbacks coach Matt Pike said we might put up 100 on him today. Not even close. That's JaVale Thompson. That was a 4-yard carry by Thompson. 2nd and 6. From the pocket, a lot of time. Caldwell completed.
Tamika Robinson has stepped up.
Now a 1st and goal. They're going to go back to Thompson.
Is the top defensive player. They're not even blocking her.
This is a 2nd and goal. Jane, she's very confident in her mobility.
Jane Caldwell telling Austin, yippee-ki-yay, here you go, defense.
Legends Cup. 1st and 10. From the 15, Winfrey pump faking, rolling right, checking down that. 5:05 and counting in the 3rd quarter. This is a 2nd and 8 play, busted play. As
Marshall or Leilani Lopez deep, absolutely.
3rd and 5, that was gonna set up.
It's Teresa Petrozzillo right there, putting heat on Tashay Winfrey. If Winfrey lets the ball a little bit higher, put some air under it, that's 6 points. She made the... That blitz work, it threw off the timing by Winfrey.
1st and 10, Caldwell dialing up her own number again.
% right, if they spy her, she doesn't make that big gain.
2nd and 2, toss left. JaVale Thompson, Caldwell under center, full backfield. That's gonna go to Thompson. Look at the tackle. 14-yard line. That's Shabria Civilian in motion. Inside handoff, that's Quincy Hewitt. And Hewitt goal at the 24-yard line. Caldwell back to pass. Everybody covered, and Caldwell
not make that call.
2nd and 10, empty backfield. Caldwell going over the middle, throwing it.
Her eyes were on the football, another bad call.
2nd and 3, toss. That's JaVale Thompson. That whole close backfield. Robinson and Thompson. That's Thompson. Wasn't even contested up the middle. Touchdown, Bliss.
Defensive line could manhandle their offensive line.
This is a 2-point attempt. Did Thompson make it?
I just hate in big games like this where the officials come in and make bad calls.
That pass intended for Leilani Loader. Ball at the 15. Here comes the blitz. Winfrey avoids Petrozzillo and completes it.
Now, they need 3 scores to get back in this game.
A 3rd and 2 screen. That's Cassandra Bills. And Lopez has had that kind of a season. And that's Lopez at the bottom of the screen, back in. At the top of the screen, that is Dominique Collins, the top cover corner for Chicago. Matched up against Bills. They're going to go to that side and complete. That's a mismatch. And they go to Lopez. Timeouts for Austin, both of them blown on poor decisions by Tashay Winfrey. That'll fall in.
Oh, they need one more stop right now.
1st and 10. Caldwell electing to keep it herself. Mark of the 4th quarter. Caldwell under center, full backfield. A little confusion this time. Handline. Receivers flank to the left side of Caldwell. Here comes the blitz. Kendria Robinson for it here. From the shotgun, here comes the blitz. A release. And that is dropped. Defense.
Maybe the #1 defense ever in the history of the LFL. I agree.
1st and 10. Look at this. From the shotgun, poorly handled snap by Winfrey. Now rolling right, buying time. 3rd and 6, ball at the 13 of Chicago. They're going to fake the draw, go over the middle, and that's intercepted. Huge turnover if you're an Austin Acoustic fan. Chicago electing to keep it on the ground with Javille. Chicago 6 from the shotgun. Caldwell again keeping it herself.
For Chicago and Jane Caldwell.
Look at Brittany Dowdy fighting off the out here. They can get great field position back. This is Caldwell going down the field. Great coverage by
For this defense of Austin, they have to come out with a stop.
4th and 11. Caldwell again going down the field. Empty backfield from the shotgun. They are going to look to Lopez on a similar pass. Got to get another look at all scoring plays.
Watch the athletic move, though, by Leilani Lopez. Great catch. She is not in the backfield.
That is Brittany Dowdy at fullback, but they're going to go to Rachel Washington. Winfrey taking a lot of time looking over that defense, now rolling left and getting caught. A great, here's the extra point attempt. They're going to go to Dowdy, but that is Kristen Morrison actually make it Rachel. And here's the kick. It sails into the crowd. So Chicago will take over champions.
Jane Caldwell, the quarterback, finally had the game she needed to have to become an elite quarterback. And
off that Eastern Conference Championship pick 6. And then this, what better way to end? Now Heidi's down on the field with the game MVP. Chicago would rout Austin, give Austin credit.